Hey, what's up? This is Buddha Being with Mother's Gems, here to give the September 1st through the 14th reading for Sagittarius. This is the September 1st through the 14th reading for Sagittarius. Now, before I began filming, I shuffled and meditated on your energy, and this is the spread that was revealed. And I'd like to give the overall reading of the overall message of your reading using my Moonology deck, and the card that presented itself for you guys is New Moon, a new start is coming. New Moon, a new start is coming. And we can just move right on into your reading. A lot of you are going to go through an awakening time. You have the Tower card. It is the first card in your spread, which means a lot of you either are going to go through an awakening or something is about to reveal itself that you didn't see coming, like you just did not see coming. So be prepared. However, once you do so, it's going to be a lot of it's going to be a little bit of understanding here. You're not going to be able to understand why it's happening, but you'll be okay with it. You know, you have the 5 of Pentacles. It's saying like you'll be strong, stay strong, because this change you're good enough to handle. A lot of you are going through some things in a relationship where it's just not working out. Like, it's not working out. You two have tried to give your all, but it's just not working. And right now you two are at a stalemate. You're stuck between what was and what is, or what happened, or in moving forward. And you two aren't coming to a head, basically. You're not coming to a head, and it's time to move on and do better things with one another by yourselves, basically. There's some deception that's going to be revealed and also within that. So there's some things that you need to sort out with this. A lot of you, there might be some infidelity here. You might find out somebody's like, stepping out, so this is where you're going to have to get all the facts. This is where you're going to have to be in reality and make a sound decision and move on. But when you move on, it'll be okay. You'll be fine. This is the reassurance that you'll be fine, but this is something that you need to do. Also, a lot of you are going through a spiritual enlightenment here. Like, it's like a revelation, like, I can't be this way anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't think this way. There's some things I want to do with my life, and I need to do with my life, but I have to move. I have to get on from where I used to be. This is a card of, there's a fear though. However, you don't know the unknown, but this is saying the unknown is safe for you. The unknown is good for you, and you're going to have plenty options in that unknown, but you have to make sure that you aren't negative self-talking as you go on, and as you choose your options, use your intuition. You have the High Priestess. This is the second overall message, is the High Priestess. So use your intuition, use your ancestors, use your spirit guides, you pray, use your faith and yourself most of all when making these decisions, because things are in your hands. You are powerful. But these decisions you need to make, and this is where this Tower comes in. This is that revelation, like, changes have to come. Things have to be different for me, because I'm tired of the same old, and I don't like the fact that there's some cloudiness in there. There's some uncertainties here. There's some things I just don't understand, and it's not serving me any good. So it's time for me to move on, Sagittarius, because it's not doing you any good. It's gonna bring you down. But you are on a path where you know what you want and you know what you need. So now it's time to actually do that shit. But you have to be into reality when you do that. You know what I mean? It's one thing to dream and fantasize and you have these goals, but it's another thing to ground yourself, pick something and begin. There's always a time, a place for you to begin. So begin right now, Sagittarius, and everything will be fine. But you have to stop being hard on yourself. You are powerful. You are powerful in more ways than you even realize, but you won't be able to realize that if you keep getting down on yourself for things that have happened in the past, things that have hurt you. It's time to move on, and you want to move on. So make sure you're practicing your affirmations. Make sure you look in the mirror and say, you know what? I got this. You aren't what you came from, because it's a Tower moment. It's a moment for you to move on. It's a moment of clarity. And some of it's going to come out of nowhere for most of you. Something, but you're going to have the strength to do so. You're going to be like, you know what? That's the sign I needed to get my shit together, to move on, to move forward. So be mindful of people also in your life that are conniving, that are mean and vicious, that use you, that are materialistic, that aren't a part of your plan. Cut them out, cut them out. Because right now you're going to be in a stagnant position. You're going to be stuck between two things. You're going to be stuck between, two options. I feel like some of you are going to be like, should I stay or should I go? Some of you, it's going to be like, should I make this business decision or should I not? You know what I mean? Just go with your gut. But you feel like there's some information that's, something that hasn't been presenting itself. This is deception. Go with that instinct. Go with that instinct so you can move forward, okay? All right, Sagittarius, if you would like a full specific reading with me, the information is in the description, all right? Stay well.